Alright. This should be live now. So, looking up the time difference between the two games, there is no stated time difference, really, based on what Google's saying. Oh, that doesn't sound right either. Because Anti-Cleo took over Spacer's Choice. The timeline. So I guess the first game happens on 23:55. I don't know what time this game's supposed to be in, but just based on what like people are saying, what Google's saying, like it's in no way a sequel to the first game, besides this being the same general universe. Which makes sense because in the first game, although that's a weird so in the first game, the ending was like the problem in the first game, you know, besides the corporations and the board and everything like that, the overall arcing problem was that the colony was running out of food because they couldn't, like, the food and I guess the plants and everything they brought from Earth weren't, I don't know, growing properly or something. I don't know. Like, it wasn't sustaining them. It's interesting that Edgewater with the lady, you could, like, she was growing food, so. But she had to use corpses for that. But anyway, so the overall problem was, like, you were running out of food, and the colony had lost contact with Earth. And the ship that they had sent back, they'd also lost contact with. And so that was like, you know, they weren't getting any new shipments of stuff. They were completely cut off. Which is presumed that, like, Earth didn't, based on what I gathered, the Earth didn't just, like, cut them off. Like, it's like communication just went dead. Like, something's wrong with Earth type of thing. But then in this game, you play as an Earth Directorate agent. And, I mean, I guess we'll have to see how the Earth Directorate is portrayed in the game. I don't know. I don't know if, like, how that's gonna work. But apparently, for the most part, this is considered like a separate, like a completely separate system compared to the first games. So you, let me change my title. So I don't know, like, how they're going to Like, I wish they would have continued the story, so like, you know, figure out, maybe this does show what happens with the director. Maybe they were focusing everything on this. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna start a new game, because I need to reroll the range and, like, learn the game, I think, before trying a melee build on super hard.
Commander,
So we get to see all this again.
We've been hit by
Basically, Captain Marvel look like.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy.
The astrogator's gears are shot.
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace.
And base for impact when you're coming all the way from outer space.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations,
How you gonna punch Moon Man like that?
tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists.
God damn. It's crazy how they managed
So
to make the
remember,
bullets go through them like
if
that.
you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves
And
out
they got a
to
Valerie
greedy
unit.
corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years
In
depending on your
quotation
proximity to the
marks.
nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
I guess I forgot we go right into character creation. I'm taking a couple bites of food. First of all, smooth out the face. I remember most of what I did. Me, hazel eyes. Here we go. Brow, nose, cheek size. The hair. Guy went with this one. I think it was 37. 37. I went with just the black because for some reason, like, yes, this is blue, but the facial hair is like stark blue for some reason. I wanted it to be like a little bit darker, like this color, with some hints of the blue, but it's mostly the like brighter blue. I just don't think that looks as good, so I just go with the straight black. Cosmetic. Let's see, we did. It was this one. And we did nothing for that. I think we ended up doing no cheek makeup. No dirt. Piercing. I think I did none for the piercing. And tattoo we did this one. Alright, background. So for the melee guy, I went Lawbringer. I wonder if I should go Professor, perhaps. Prominent voice, tube chant for full contact archaeology. I think this would potentially give me more lore, like, you know, it'd give me more sciencey lore type stuff. Let's see. Let me look at my traits. I'll do my traits while I think about it. So for traits, I'm thinking definitely brilliant, because I definitely don't need brawny. Innovative seemingly wouldn't be bad. There seems to be a pretty decent crafting system in place. Lucky also would not be the worst. I don't know how often, like, the lucky opportunities would work, but it's, you know, it'd give me some lucky stuff, and then it'd give me +5 crit chance, which is definitely not bad. However, the innovative would be quite good for the crafting. But I feel like that only matters if, like, I feel like I feel like eventually you have to, like, similar to the first game, but, like, ammo might be a little rough at the start, but you eventually kind of, you know, you pick up more, you can buy some from vendors. You can craft some in this game, which is another added, like, source of it. So unless, like, you were doing throwables, so, like, unless you were doing, like, grenade build or something, I feel like you don't really need innovative. So I feel like lucky would be good. Getting just the 5% crit chance, and, you know, who knows what opportunities it gives you. I'm sure it'll be good. Witty, I feel like you don't really need. Suave could be decent. It's a 10% discount, which is nothing to sniff at, but again, not crazy. Resilient, I feel like I'm not gonna need if I'm just doing ranged. I'll have my, you know, companions go forth and die for me. Crouch speed and combat sprint speed, I feel like, again, if I'm ranged, I don't really need it. Given this heroic minus 20% companion ability, I'm not going companions really. So it really comes down to either innovative or lucky. I feel like lucky's just better. Although it's, you know, funnily, I complained that everything in the first game turned into a crit build, and here I am kind of picking something for a crit build. My dumplings keep falling apart. Shit. And I'd probably get, yeah, again, since I'm ranged, I feel like getting sickly would be the best option, because I'll just be sitting in the back. Although with how good their, since I'm playing super hard, with how good their aim is, I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. With like in this first part where you don't really get companions much. So skill-wise, obviously we go gun. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Do speech, because, you know, this would be my speech run. And potentially in the future, so once I kind of get this game down, I'll probably do a melee run. Once I kind of understand things better. So probably, yeah, for that melee run, I'll change it to, instead of a good guy like I was planning to go, I'll go, how you say? I can't, I'm like blinking right now for some reason. Yeah, my mind's completely blanking right now. Yeah, I'll go like an evil melee run in the future. The question is, what do I want for my last specialization? Because it's still basically what I will have for the tutorial. So I'll have 2 speech. I'll have 2 guns, so I'll do a little bit more gun damage. The thing I'm kind of thinking of is, do I want possibly lockpicking? Because there was a lot of lockpicking. I could go engineering again. Or I could go observation, do more weak spot damage, and also have potential, you know, hidden things I find. I could go science. Which it kind of, like, I could do, like, the first game I did, like, kind of a science gun build. But my science, like, boosted my plasma and shock damage. Although I guess in this one, like, science covers shock, but then you also get more stacks of non-physical type side effects, so it also kind of just boosts everything. I want to... Do these, like, stack? So if I got, like, a plasma gun, would my gun damage and the, like, bonus to this stack? I'm thinking it would. I guess just for the purpose of, because you can respec after the prologue. Like I said, the prologue has a lot of lockpicking. So for the purpose of the prologue, I could go lockpick, and if I feel like it after, I could swap the specialization to something else. So I think I'll do that. I'll go lockpick. That's a question of, like, what trait do I want? Or not trait, background. So, Professor, your prominent voice in your field. to your penchant for full contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost. Across both your tenure and position, fortunately your talent for dealing with more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in your directorate. I could go gambler since I have the lucky trait. Grand plan high. You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos. And if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for the most of your life, unfortunately, winning streak is coming. The winning streak came. Brother. God damn. That winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an ancient who was trying to convince you to utilize your penchant. Chant. They love using this word. God damn. For bucking the odds in the service of the Earth Directorate. And Lawbringer. It's like, these would be the three I'm like kind of looking at. Because I'd save Renegade and Ex-Convict for an evil playthrough. I feel like I have to sneeze. I think with honestly, like, the Lawbringer one felt very strict in terms of like the instance of you're a champion of the people whether they want one or not, where like basically your character kind of has, and of course like you don't have to pick the dialogues, but it's kind of a presence of like, I'm going to force my will on you no matter what, which I don't really like. Like, you try to do good, but I don't really like. I'm thinking maybe the Professor or Gambler. Prominent voice in your field. So I'm thinking I might go Science. Although, no, I guess they don't seemingly have. I don't think they really have like skill checks like you'd have either like a science dialogue or you'd have a professor dialogue. I haven't seen like any that combine for the most part. Yeah, I think I'll go Professor just because, like, I like learning more about, like, the lore of the game. So, you know, like, how stuff works and everything like that. Frost Akama. I think that's good. Review. So I got Professor, I got Brilliant, I got Lucky, I got Sickly. I have Gun, Speech, Lockpick, which the Lockpick should help with a lot of the doors in the whatchamacallit. I can't keep blanking. I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of lockpick doors in the tutorial area, basically. Although I don't even know if you keep all the. I assume you keep all this stuff. That's good. Of course, you know, story mode. You enjoy story more than combat. This is recommended mode for your first play session. Those for players who are looking for an extra challenge. Those for players who are looking for an extreme challenge. I probably won't I'll probably, you know, skip
Commander,
some stuff.
as always, I'm calling on you for a mission requiring both your unique intellectual prowess and aggressive instincts for item acquisition. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain classified for the moment, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No conferences at which to tear apart your peers' half-baked theories. No jaunts to other systems to find rare historical items. No propagation of knowledge of any kind. In short, stagnation and death for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. As always, I look forward to your academically grounded yet thoroughly imaginative musings in your summary report. Allah be with you and your team, Commander.
So once again, just like Mission Impossible, your team are captured, you will be disavowed. I'm in third person for.
Commander, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
You know, theoretically, like if they only cause 0.00001% originally and they reduced that by 10% of that percent, that's good. But if it's like it's 20%, now they reduced it by 10 to 10%, that's pretty fucking high. A whole 10%,
yeah.
huh?
Impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
I will say, wait. So I'm chewing. So, based on what I know from the first game, Phineas Wells was the first person, presumably, that we know of in the first game, to figure out how to keep someone alive after an extended time in cryosleep. Because before him, everyone would just die when they would, like, they'd get what they call explosive liquefaction or something like that. And basically, they would just die. They'd become liquid, and just, you know, once, if you're human and you're fucking liquid, you're dead. And he was the one who figured out how to, like, stop that and prevent that with his chemical compound or whatever, like the thing he made, whatever. And because your character in the first game got that, they lived, and they developed tactical time dilation as like a side effect from, like, I guess, the brain damage. But if they know about this, because they'd only know about this if someone lived long enough through the liquefaction to, like, prove that. but you know, no one presumably could keep anyone alive besides Phineas. So again, presumably in the grand timeline, I'm therefore thinking that some way, somehow, they re-established contact with Earth in the Halcyon system, and then the Earth Directorate found out about the cure for the explosive like liquefaction, which again, like, we left off the first game with you know, Earth could, like, you know, something's wrong with Earth, it could be destroyed, it could be something else. I really don't know why they didn't make this game about that. I thought that's what it was. I mean, again, maybe it still is, and I'm just like, I haven't played enough to know. So, they simulate brain damage?
Oh, no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander,
Goody.
truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Well,
What are they telling you?
but Scar likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And then we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think?
I don't really like none of these options are like absolutely amazing. Guess we'll just go with the first one.
Yeah, there's some advice worth
Look
taking
out
to
for
heart.
humanity and put
Anyway,
people's
thanks
lives
for giving me
first.
the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's go. Thank you for bringing me the device.
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Anything else for me to yoink? Doctor Agent Handbook. Variation of mission origination. Weekly receive the orders as specific set of actions from the local Earth Directorate System Headquarters in the form of an 8th-wave video message, sometimes directly from the Chief of Special Operations. Accompanied by a well-typed brief, they also can receive new missions in the field from other agents as well as appeals from private citizens. While these later missions may contain few well-detailed elements, they are often vague and poorly worded, sometimes even containing spelling and grammar mistakes, and should expect to use their best judgment and their extensive training to determine the exact mission parameters. Remember, a citizen may not be able to spell malefication, but an agent is still expected to apprehend the wrongdoers and subsequently file a correctly spelled report. So I guess, like, you're kind of very independent in a way, I guess, when you're a director agent. Kind of, like, you take missions from the home office, but then you also, like, I guess can kind of do more independent work as well. Cargo mishandling incident. I think investigating cargo mishandling incident. He's beneath the nose of a highly trained, well-armed Earth Directorate agent. But you'd be wrong. Nothing is beneath our notice, from illegal sprat trafficking to the importing of contraband weapons, drugs, and snack foods. Earth Directorate takes each and every CMI seriously, prosecuting each infraction to the edge of legal enforcement and beyond. Not stop until we have taught every CMI transgressor the few the words Earth Directorate and agent. I mean, I know Postal Service can go pretty hard on you for tampering and stealing mail in real life in the United States. Use of force guideline. That's a good thing to know. It said that peace cannot be kept through force, but only through understanding. At Earth Directorate, we have combined both viewpoints. Peace can be kept through the understanding of force, our force. Ah, very good. So basically just through force. Or do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence. We also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations. But deadly force is the only course of action. All we ask is that agents use their best judgment. If they are forced to select a violent solution, to subsequently fill out a use of deadly force form. Oh goody. Forms upon forms. Known internally as a you dead foe. In triplicate. Motherfucking triplicate. One for the tribunal, one for the records archive, and one for personal use. Also, agents should bear in mind that ammunition is quite expensive and needs to be reported in an agent's daily operational cost, or DOC report. And that one makes sense. I know, like, real life, like, at least, like, cops have to, well, one, they have to report any, like, weapon discharge. They have to report that, like, write up a document for that. I presume, like, if they go to the fire, like, if they have an internal firing range at the department, that the armorer would probably keep track of that. This. Yeah, one thing I do wonder is, so this gives me 5% base health, but then my sickly trait gives me minus 15% base health. So I wonder in terms of, like, numbers, because unfortunately I don't know if I can see. Yeah, I get, like, I don't know why, but they don't let you see your exact stats in this game. You don't see your, like, complete damage reduction value. You don't see your evasion value. You don't see, like, your percentage increases or decreases, like, on just a full stat page. They just don't have that for some reason. I feel like that's definitely, like, something missing from the game. They should have that. Anyway. Back to my point. I don't know if it's, like, negating it to 10% now, or if, like, let's say it's 100%. If I'm reduced by 15, or, like, let's say I have 100 health, I mean. If it's reduced by 15%, it goes down to 85. Am I getting 5% of 85? Or am I getting, like, 5% of the original 100 that's reduced? Is basically what I'm wondering. Which I guess if I looked at my total health and I,
Call should come through at the council.
like, took it off my hat and put it back on, I'd kind of figure it out.
Forward agents ready to be patched in over the channel.
Alrighty then.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate.
Listen,
They
they
are
sound pretty
beyond
cool.
secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
Professor, but they don't work if they're unsealed and will explode if you try to open them.
Exactly right. But that whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
What kind of resistance?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything
Once
else?
you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Combat mechs. Need melee, need observation, need hacking.
I've
Understood.
managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you.
Oh,
This may
thank you.
sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
So I'll calm down. Okay, you go and talks to my agents. Hey, what exactly did she say? Come on, agent, haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days. So I'll calm down. She meant no
Don't tell me
disrespect.
to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some egghead refugee from academia
What
fouling
the
out.
hell? Excuse me, according to Niles, I am a legend. Promise you no one on my team will be fouling up the mission. We're
We shall
professionals.
see. But since you are the commanding officer here, I've no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an
Yeah,
agent.
she's buzzed.
First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
I just saw like a Twitter thing pop up on my I was looking at Twitter because yeah, I'd already heard this since this, you know, the kind of second time I'm going through this since I restarted. Apparently, the Coast Guard has reclassified the swastika from like a hate symbol to like was immediately severe punishment to what are they calling it? It needs to be investigated. For like someone openly showing like that stuff.
Commander?
Which is, you know, it's great.
For what it's worth, Commander, I appreciated how you tried to smooth things over with
Sandoval.
DeVries back there, but Pascal needs to get her head right if our team's to operate smoothly. Not sure what DeVries was getting on about, though. She wasn't such a respected agent. I might just have taken offense on your behalf.
Glad to hear you come to my defense.
Anytime, Commander. You see what an opportunity this mission is, right? Bringing another colony under the Earth Directorate's righteous control? Seems to me, Arcadia had their chance. It's time for us to put an end to this farce and set them on the right path.
Good thing we're here to do just that.
Glad to hear you still got your principles intact. That I'm not the only one. Thought everyone was getting soft around here. Nothing left to do now but show these folk what the Earth Directorate is all about.
Sure. What's up, Pascal?
Apologies for all that back there with DeVries, Commander. I appreciate you sticking up for me all the same. But what was that all about? I was just offering up reassurances and Super Agent Extraordinaire DeVries lost her head. A crack from me shouldn't have brought that on. This whole mission, there's something off. I mean, law. We'd not even heard tell of this colony before, and they're the only ones manufacturing skip drives? How's that possible?
Skip drives represent the ultimate power, which means they could buy anything or anyone.
Even the Earth Directorate?
Honestly don't know. I hope not.
You and me both. But if they did, we'd better get a raise.
What the
Seriously
hell?
though, us sneaking around on a mission of such import just don't sit right with me. We're the Earth Directorate, Void, damn it. When we arrive, everyone should know it. The guilty should be soiling themselves, throwing themselves on our mercy. And just how is it any colony can be outside our jurisdiction? Don't make no sense. Any fool could see that, even Sandoval.
Maybe there's aliens. What's your problem with them?
Nothing, if you don't take his unwavering belief in our righteousness and his refusal to think for himself seriously. I personally find him hilarious, truth be told. And there's no one I'd rather have backing me up in a fight. He can shoot the head off any local indigenous gnat-like insects at 100 meters.
So I can do that.
Sure, but I'm saying if it was just down to the two of us, me and him.
So I'm dead?
We all gotta go sometime, Commander. Now,
Gee,
if you'll
thanks.
excuse me, I gotta commence with my pre-mission ritual.
Ritual?
Guess your gray matter is still foggy from hibernating, ain't it? My pre-mission ritual of 3 bowls of Purple Berry Crunch?
Love me some Purple Crunch. That's why I
Isn't
presumably
it
stole
great?
your box.
The copious amounts of sugar really helps keep you sharp. They say it's 50% by volume, but it feels like twice that.
Yeah, let's talk to... Can I talk to Valley?
Awaiting docking procedure.
Well,
Let's talk to Niles.
something. She was different than I remember her. But then she would be, wouldn't she? Just hope she's doing all right. Reckon the secretive nature of the mission and this import must be weighing on her something fierce. I hope it was okay to talk to her direct like at the end there.
Of course, we
We
two
were certainly,
friends.
friendly. Augustine saved my life when the Earth Directorate swooped in and liberated Triangulum. Left an impression, you might say. Now that I've been cleared for active duty and got my certifieds all in order, I hope I can repay the favor someday. There'll be time to jaw about all that later. But all that she was saying about you, Commander, ain't sure it sits right with me.
Don't let it bother you, as you said, she's under a lot of pressure. We all are.
Whatever you say, Commander.
I don't think there's anything else for me to, like, grab, right? Does not look like it. Got the helmet, got the couple of food that was in here. We're good to go. Wow. This is a funky looking ship. Alright, I will say, the first time around, I had some god-awful aim in this. We'll see how it goes this time, because I have no aim assist on whatsoever. I mean, if you're gonna play very hard, like, what's the point of having aim assist at that point? I wonder if you'll be able to customize the ship at all. Or if it's gonna be like, the first game had it where, like, when you completed certain things, like certain towns and settlements and such, you'd get like a, I don't know how I don't know if I'd want to call it memorabilia. Memorabilia, or like, you basically get like a cool little item on your ship. As like, that kind of like showed what side you like sided with, or like, you know, my brain is so like scattered today. Can't form one damn thought. Oh, that's just a broom.
Not just a cog in the machine, you are
I'll say I still want that armor, man.
That keeps us productive.
You got cape, got gold on it.
And the bedrock upon which
so regal.
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Gained a certificate of mental refreshment.
Don't worry about us, Commander. We got things covered down here.
We all know that a structure is
got some food, perchance.
The dirt on which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine.
But you know, so like in the first game, I got like a Edgewater sign. You're like, oh, you sided with Edgewater, but you put the lady in control, so the deserters could come back.
Did a Sprat get flash fried in here?
Yep. This guy fucking died. His armor is kind of cool.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
Expiring without permission will result in demerits being assigned.
The demerit dispenser.
Greetings, subject.
He's gonna start shooting at little fucking cards.
Subject is better able to serve when all
shoot.
their blood is contained
Come on.
within their body.
I don't know, they're like...
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure.
Well, you need one hacking and one lockpick. Which yeah, this to me like I don't even have a oh wait, but no, there's a lockpick option, so maybe he gives us one. I mean, we'll find some more later, so I can just I'll go with the speech check.
Always a good idea to have a cover story.
That don't work out. This here mag pick should come in handy.
Ah, there we go. Be mag pick. And I question. It's supposed to be like these super agents while rocking fucking these pistols. Let's say. I already read all this before, so I'm kind of skipping it. It's basically just like talking about the guy upstairs, how he's not very competent. He went for refreshment, came back very different.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail.
Cadet Robin Maui, subject number 831. Can you please shut down the defense?
Maui? Oh.
Maui.
I heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment?
God damn, I can't stop sneezing. It was horrible.
Matriarch, preserve me. I knew it. I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
Can you help me out?
I can't do that. I mean, I would, it's just... You know what, though? In your condition, you're unlikely to even remember this discussion. So it should be of no consequence to me. I will disable the defenses for you, Maori. But in the off chance you happen to
Who's remembering
recollect
this?
any of this,
I guess
I beg
Corbin?
you never speak of it. And please, do not go around pressing any buttons or fussing with any more whatsits. You wouldn't want to be sent back to... I mean, reassigned again?
Mike, slick how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
I need like a tissue or something. I don't know if I have one.
For more help, Cadet, you'll need to turn to your superior. Just don't poke anything.
Well, help me out, man.
Require more help, Cadet.
Ah.
You'll need to turn to your superior. Just don't.
Is there any items around here? Need like as much ammo and food as I can get. Ooh, sodas. Bypass Sean. Yeah, one. I feel like they, in this game, compared to the first, they do kind of push you a lot harder into like something click. They do push you a lot harder into like going specific playstyles as compared to the first game. Especially since, like, the first game you had DLCs that increased your level a little bit. Compared to this game where we don't have that yet. And one thing I do, like... In the first game, you eventually got to a point of no return. There we go. In the first game, you had a point of no return. Which, like, you could save at that point. But, you know, theoretically, if you got any kind of loot in that beyond that point, you wouldn't be able to use that for the DLCs if you reloaded. So I wonder how they're gonna do that in this game. If like there's a point of no return and the game ends, or if like you'll have a free roam after the game ends. Anything down here? Ooh. Some stuff. That's about everything here. Ooh, could I get up there? Oh. Alright, let's move on.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Comms and security.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much.
You really don't like
Looks to be
DeVries.
central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
Take security ops. I'm gonna stick to the shadows. I go central dispatch. Face those guards head on. I want to go central dispatch, but that's what I went when I first did the tutorial with the melee. So I think I'll try doing the security ops just to see what it's like.
Ibarra and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch. You know,
Let's see if
without
there's just
bringing
anything
all
over
manner
here
of
for me to
chaos
loot.
down on us.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it
Equitable time dilation.
don't result in
I
us
didn't know
being
that.
unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Being shot certainly part of it.
In progress. Unit shop report.
That's interesting. When I took this last time, there was enemies outside here. Well, I guess give me the ammo. I don't know if it's really worth it to kill that guy, but he gives me a little bit of loot, so might as well. I don't think there's really any other... What the fuck? Those guys got angry. Is there any little things I can pick up over here? Not really.
Just need a moment to plan with Agent
No
Pascal.
need to worry over us, Commander.
Central
You go
Dispatch.
on ahead to security ops. We'll see you on the other side.
Can't get in here. I guess we'll check out security. What's going on there? That's cool looking. It's got like a hollow effect on it.
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Construction mechanical. Coolant tank. What am I looking for? Mental refreshment. Silence internal disquietude with mental refreshment. What am I looking for? Is this it? Security operations maintenance access. You are here. Go here. This access will provide you an entry to the maintenance route, called out on the map, 8 degrees. You got some crowns and shit. Someone like fucking carved that into the desk. This is a metal desk, presumably, too. That's scrap metal.
Ara, you got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
I don't even know if I'm getting XP for killing these guys. Ooh, nice, another mag pick.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with.
You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why?
Man, chill
Something
out.
wrong with the airlock?
Oh, Niles, you gullible fool. Got some drones. Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy line of sight, or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they will investigate the area. They ask or saw something in. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see or hear your footsteps. Sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent. I might as well just blast, right? I guess they got like those Fallout execution type shit now. We're all mentally refreshed. There's really not like loot or anything in here. And whatever. Wait, maybe down here. Who is coming over here? You'd have to crawl over here. Some scrap metal, I guess.
stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
What's that at? Let's go see. I'm surprised I don't have like a knife or anything for some stealth kills. Pitchball card. New collectible found. Plus 5 health. Ooh. Oh wait, shit, I didn't even do that. Nice, nice. Stored it in a fucking dead body. Sneak attacks. Sneak attack unaware enemies. I'll crouch, sneak attack. Light preview the damage. Power attack. Weak spot hit. Charge shot. Certain guns. One-hand melee weapons deal bonus sneak attack damage, in addition to the normal power attack damage. Look for mods and powers. Look for mods and perks to gain additional sneak attack damage. That's a good sound. Oop. Didn't mean to be hitting on that. Ooh, look at him. Protectorate Neophyte. Look at him. Look what I'm about to do this guy. Just like that.
I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan.
Wait. It didn't, like, a power attack backstab didn't kill him? Come on now. We see who's here. I presumably hit him in the head too, which is his weak point. Let's see. Code Red had to deal with security breaches and other highly improbable events. In the event of a security breach, catastrophic malfunction, or other nefarious deed, you must keep your wits about you. Cadet, vigilance and focus are the keys to protecting our society. I believe infiltration from outside is so low, it's virtually non-existent, but there is an infinitesimal chance of trespass by malcontents, lingerers, or misanthropes. Were such an event to occur, be the gravest threat one could face on a horizon point. Any unverified individuals must be swiftly eliminated. If they cannot be, then it's your duty to sabotage the station itself so that any knowledge and technical accomplishment herein may not fall outside Protectorate control. I was gonna say Patriot control. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to go this way anyway, so I should go over here and do this first. Can I even get in here? I don't even know if I can get in here. Oh, I guess I have to go this way. I thought I had to go in there first. Alright, there's like blood all over the fucking knife. Look at that. That's like completely fucking coated.
Have you seen Maori since their return? The state they're in, it saddens me.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly.
Oh Lord.
Praise be to the Protectorate.
I have. Oh no, that's nowhere near. good. So I guess you have like a second after the first hit. Kind of do a follow-up. Someone heard. Got a hat on the desk? Nope. The fuck?
Trust the plan.
It's like, why did he take so long to come out? Bid for mental refreshment. Warren Gion, trying discreetly to propose a solution to your recent personal troubles. Recently heard tell that one of the former cadets under my senior's purview demonstrates significant changes in behavior and efficiency after undergoing 6-month mental refreshment sojourn. Considering the success, I wonder if this might be a viable option too. The rest of the letter appears to have been abruptly abandoned. Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment is here to help. Report yourself now, don't fall prey to imperfection. A little nap on the job ain't no big deal, come on now. What's the deal? The security protocols for the visit. Talking about the defense system. Still some confusion revolving surrounding the Still some confusion surrounding the automechanical defense system. Nobody has had trouble yet initiating defense measures. So the procedure for shutting them down are just as intuitive. You proceed to the control room, flip them from on to off. Yeah, simple enough. Check pumping station keycard. Oh. Oh goody. I mean, why even let me pick that if it's immediately just gonna say I can't do it? Like, it might as well just have had this in the first place over there. Whatever. Let's see. Let's check out the room this guy was in. Oh, he's in the bathroom. What the fuck? Got like signs in there giving you ads as you shit. NYP. Your instructions 2. As distressing as the previous volume may have been, with the sigh of relief, Cadet, rest assured this manual is written solely out of an abundance of caution. Here in Arcadia, we needn't worry about distance because everyone abides by the plan and is working towards the utopia the matriarch dreamed of. We needn't worry about invaders either, as every other human outside of Arcadia is too enslaved with the unequal labor and subpar technology, even hope of making the journey here. Even so, remember that your vigilance demonstrates your worthiness as a subject. Automatic pick. Mentholed cigarettes. What the fuck? Automechanical on the hoist has been partially dismantled, exposing a damaged targeting module. What could I make him mine? If only had engineering or innovative. Dang, lockpick. Ooh, 350 bits. That's a lot of bits. Compared to what I've been getting at least. Messages, please help. Got to confide in you that I might have been fully faulty with my work. As of late, seems my prized hollow automech drifted too close to the core of the diagnostic laboratories. Its coating is unfortunately warped. Its arm only works on one side. An audio cartridge begins and ends every status update with abrasion detected. Please do whatever you must to fix it. Monsieur has made it clear I cannot request any more automech assistance due to love of my performance. May the matriarch grant you mercy on me. This morning, I received a dismantled automechanical crate. It immediately inspect and diagnose any existing deficiencies in its wiring and targeting system. Automechanical is in question mistakenly identified its handler as a unsanctioned presence and began to fire upon her. For obvious reasons, we cannot have this happen again. Expect to report your findings by the end of the day. Instant report on mechanical model. Report damage due to redacted experiment. Skip drive lab. Protective plating is melted. And the unit emits an unpleasant stream of noises. Placement plating, silencing module recommended. Reach at duty, Cadet Olsen abruptly left his post without written authorization, saying he needed a short respite, returning 5 minutes and 32 seconds later. Mechanist Margolis promptly reported this unsanctioned activity. He was probably just using the bathroom. Transfer personnel. Cadet Olsen has been transferred off station effective immediately. Mechanist Margolis is to retain all responsibilities at the repair station. And so they just doubled their goddamn work. Yeah, I wonder what would happen if you like did manage this. Like, would you get a mod out of it, or like what would you get from it? That's a mechanical line.
I've left some distraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
I will say, so far I'm saving a lot of health compared to when I did the loud route with melee. That was like fucking difficult. Mobile device that pulls the attention of anyone in the area. Yeah, I find it weird they can't really see you through the glass. That's just weird to me. It's not as if the glass is like opaque. Or not opaque, like darkened or anything like that. Like, it's completely see-through. They can see you. Chill out. No one looks up. Quit seeing me.
Deserves a look. There, found you.
Alright. Stop making noise now. Shooting measures disabled. Nice. Gonna loot that thing. Oh. How long does this thing last? Shut up. Dude, that thing, why does it last so long? It's so annoying. Who's for the family visit? We'll have the duty to the Protectorate, family Varric, kin to our esteemed sovereign, no exception. Burden is far greater than anyone's subjects. Whether you are responsible for the good, being a good and loyal subject, ensuring your family and neighbors are the same. You're responsible for guiding the life of the entirety of Cardia. Like this, to not add to the burden by forcing them to acknowledge your existence. During their visit, subjects are allowed 2.35 seconds of gazing upon their visage, with their head downcast. Eye contact is forbidden at all times, and no unacknowledged subject allowed to bask in their glory from closer than 3 meters. So, man, I'm just saying, it'd be pretty cool to join the Protectorate on an even playthrough. Perhaps take over as king, mayhaps. Messages. Loose, I'm not satisfied to hear that all you pissed. Oh, I guess the fucking list, the noise thing finally died. All our personnel are adhering diligently to protocol. Expect nothing less. Mary is set to return from until refreshment shortly. Reports are not good. Restrict him to menial tasks until we can gauge his capabilities for ourselves. This view's been difficult. It's the death of our beloved first sovereign. Our new sovereign, first son, and the grandson of our beloved matriarch. Leads us to a new future for all humankind. Yada yada yada. Heard that before. Incoming whole system status operational. Access controls. Oh, this is interesting. Overriding the existing recognition and targeting routines will result in all local automechanicals recognizing the Protector as intruders. Recognize Earth Directed as allies. That's a pretty cool one. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Warning, Reservoir is currently vulnerable, which is punishable pursuant to Protectorate Penal Code 8947321. Shut down.
Good. Those mechs should give you no more problems. Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible.
Oh, those two would have been fucking slaughtered. There's like 4 mechs around them. Elevator. But you still can't jump on the elevator.
We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
Someone honked outside. That's just saying the same thing. That they're like shut down. Any cool loot? Loot, loot, loot. Always on the lookout for some cool loot. Here's the auto dock. That's 6 medical inhalers. I wonder if there's a max limit. Hey, where the two guys? There was 2 guys out here. Where the fuck they'd go? Sovereign Henry Varric.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Anything cool over here?
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
God damn.
Abara,
What the hell you guys do?
Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Hello. I was hold on. Give me a minute while I loot. It'll be fine. There's no timer, so I'm looting. lockpick this shit. Boom. And open. Ooh, another 300 bits. Distraction devices, some black powder. Right. Some liquor. I wish I had some grenades. Oh, it's another auto dock. Give me more charges? Oh, I will. Alright, 2 more. Oh, this is going way better than the melee run. The melee run was insanely rough. Ooh, there's a grenade. How do I switch? This. Corbin's journal. Basically, he's scared of the mental refreshment. More ammo. We'll bypass Sean. Ooh, 300 big cartridges. I think that the game definitely has a very much inflated economy similar to the first game. That's like everything I can get into here. Oop. 5 whole bits. That's exactly what I said yesterday. Don't worry, Niles. I came rushing over as soon as I could.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Ibarra.
Damn, look at that.
Please
It's
stay
just
clear.
flesh wound, boys. When the void happened to you, Val?
An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy, censored, alert.
Oh, I shouldn't
This
have had like a
unit
beep.
has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble, most likely mortally wounded and beyond help. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Ibarra's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts.
Oh,
Please secure
she
the
syringed
area.
him. God, I don't have medical. Guess, Bond needs more help than you can provide here. Take him back to the ship now. Stay here until I figure out what to do. I'll be back. You're brought back to the ship.
Attempting to move Agent Ibarra is not advisable at this time. This unit will relocate Agent Ibarra to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to continue with the next mission objective. Please head to the Skip Labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report.
Yeah, let's get this bad boy. This is partially the reason I fucking reloaded. So get the sweet lover action.
Immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. It doesn't change
Oh,
our
damn.
mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing
Oh,
forward.
and if I came in the last one, when the explosion happened, I want to check something. When the explosion happened in the last one, he was awake. I wonder if it's a time choice, or if it's a like if it's a time thing, or like if you run in immediately, he's still awake. Let's see. I'm gonna reload my save anyway. I just want to see if, like, you go immediately, is he still awake?
Control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
And I wonder where the two guards out here went. I guess maybe that's like what they're talking about. So the guards went out there.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Whoa. Hold on. What is he doing here?
What's that?
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Ibarra.
That's
An
what-
unabridged debrief is alert triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Ibarra's vital signs.
Yes, I guess on this route he just is unconscious. When you go through the damn, look at that cape, dude, looks awesome. When you go through the loud route, he's actually like still awake. And he like worries about Pascal. Which actually, like, if you tell him, like, listen, you know, you're bleeding out, get back to the ship, he actually gets mad at you instead of saying, like, the other option's like man up. Oh, I love that. It's like such an. I'm so glad that they added that to the game. Being able to shoot the grenades out of the air. That's so perfect. And it feels so awesome too. The mag pick. Excuse me. Bridge to skip labs raised. Let's switch back. I guess you can press 5 to change out your grenade. Or I guess you're throwable, not specifically grenade. What if they have like grenades of different element types?
Hey!
I'd
you
assume
there!
they would.
Come over here! What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something awful has happened. We must be on our guard. Security ops cannot even be reached despite all of my attempts. This should be impossible. The automechs all returned to their charging stations and deactivated. And then there was the explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
This is a merchant. I need to get the skip labs at once.
The matriarch, your voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom, but
No.
Mallory, which means I let an unauthorized person into the facility. No. I am ruined. You've played me for a fool, talked me into an action that borders on treason. And now, the price must be paid. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me?
See no one here to pass judgment on your actions? I certainly won't be telling anyone.
They need no witness to convict me. My demerits assure they'll be interrogating me about all this. They'll read my guilt on my face, hear the failure in my words. No matter how I try to conceal it, I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does.
You can use your sickly. We got the info though. Obviously you're terrified of mental refreshment, but you'll willingly submit to
Of
it.
what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
On a terminal here, I can try to find a way to help you out with that.
What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me. Petitioning for redress is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection.
So more perfect, pure than clean record.
I'm not certain I follow. You're saying you would alter an official report without authorization? To cover my abject failures? I've never heard of such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? I cannot be party to your scheme. I'd be caught for sure.
No, you wouldn't.
You do that for me?
Of course, if you let me in.
Yes, at once. Glory be to the Protectorate.
See anything good? Some grenades. A remembrance. Remember the matriarch. Praise the sun. Emote inserted. Station keycard. Lockpick. And I do really wish they had a lockpicking and a hacking minigame. Scrap metal, energy canister.
Discouraging microbes. Arcadia shall be a cleaner system without your influence.
No. The turret is non-functioning.
Oh, that's interesting. You can reload while you're aimed. I like that. I was curious if you like punch while you're still holding a two-handed gun. If you that's a lot more than I thought. Let's try to take care of this guy first. Let's reload. Go, brother! I hate how fast they kill you, man. It's like instant at times. I guess to be fair, I do have lowered health. How did that one miss? please. Brother, Christ. I don't know. There was no auto aim in the first game. I aimed well enough, but I'm not doing well on this one.
That cover spot looks much better. Left row, tight direction. Cut above the average.
Brother. Holy shit, is my aim dog shit, brother. Anything in the back rooms over here? What the fuck? Oh, that's interesting. I guess I could have enabled a turret over here. It's a friendly turret. Not friendly no more. Looks like stormtrooper armor almost. Let's make sure this is reloaded. Got some horrendous aim in this game, brother. Turret. What the fuck is this? Yeah, it's just kind of what you came from. Where was that just now? Someone's keeping the Sprat as a pet. Oh, look, he's got a little stuffed one. Oh, I won't mess with this Sprat. Enjoy your life, little buddy. Charge soda about 300 bits. Messages. You know, tension, pipes being drained, field sporadically. I recommend mental refreshment for you. Don't have hacking. I did all that, I already had the bridge lowered. Is there anything cool over here to loot? Not really. Let's just continue on.
I don't know what happened out there. This is all going wrong. Niles. He was a promising agent, but we've got no time for grieving. Take the lift behind you and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station, lest his sacrifice be for nothing.
Alrighty then. I assume this is a matriarch statue. Food, cigarette lighter, crackers. I already read these all before. You worker order, like they basically ordered some new mechanicals. And they don't want to give to the one guy because he keeps breaking them. Unlock this door. There's so many locked doors in this. Distraction devices. Explosive grenade. If only you could get like a shotgun or something here, that'd be perfect. Cloth. Up to 9 Halo charges. Very big. Halfway snares, use highly scientific terminology. Be able to parse the author's meaning. There are several factors to be considered. You are to successfully ascertain the cause of and possible remedies for the spatial rift anomalies. Factors include, but not limited to, the ship's size and mass, speed at the time of skip, age and number of uses of the skip drive itself. The most complicated factor, however, is the number of ships that have skipped at specific locations. We are currently making great strides in finalizing the methodology to model this in the laboratory, needless to say, discovering the root of the problem remains our priority. So I guess they're thinking like, potentially if people skip a lot in the same place, it like erodes faster.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up
Your decision was meant to be full of wonder. We also need to malfunction in some fashion. I'd like to research this.
security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
It is not our place to question.
Alright, one down. God damn it.
For our beneficent leader.
But it's not explosive.
Replenishing my firearm. I refuse the rapid commercialism.
Alright. I'm like slowly getting a little bit better aim. Slowly. Part 1. Skip the safe score, driver was luncheon. Possibly finding its power for other applications. One thought occurred to me. Zero around the core appears flexible, enough for small arms to pass through. I might finish the tutorial again, like I did last night, and then I might take a brief break to take a shower, and then I'll probably get back on and play for like another 2-3 hours. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Just because I do have class in the morning, so I need to take a shower.
Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms.
In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive.
Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Don't worry, I was never counting on y'all. Personnel reports, Corbin. Oh yeah, this is for him, so let's delete all merits. Delete all. Alderman. Basically, he's like doing too much. Oh, there you go, got 360 XP for helping him out. That's DeVries. I'm coming, DeVries. drones, a grenade. Let's use the auto dock. Nice, got 10 inhaler charges. Guess I can buy some stuff here. At 1,400 credits. Or bits, as they call it. So all this stuff costs an arm and a leg. Wait, do you buy... Is this for all 200 or is this for a certain amount? Because if it's 200, it's not the worst price ever, but if it's for like a smaller amount, that's pretty hefty. Either way, I don't need that right now. I wonder if this is like a perception thing right here. This looks like you should be able to do something with it right here. Because otherwise there's no reason to like be able to come in here. This guy down. Switch the pistol. I really wish they had a dodge mechanic in this like they did the first game.
Hastening to come.
Oh, you can shoot through this little slot right here. Very nice. Yeah, that's kind of cheese. You can just shoot like right through there. Yeah, shooting gun is way easier than melee. Of course, that shouldn't come as a shock, I guess. Eat my food. This is on like 24/7. Goddamn. Give us something new, man. Tossed a pair of Bond spectacles into the chamber this evening. Something odd happened. This void dissipated in the void. It appears to flicker, as if attempting to reconstitute itself. Some more bits. Oh wait, because I turned off the stuff, they don't have those anymore.
Serve the sovereign. Closing in.
Yeah, another kind of annoying thing is if you do quick melee, it doesn't stun people anymore. That guy's still up there. Okay, it's still up there. Oh, damn, I cannot hit this shit.
Restoring the balance.
I can't hit shit. Good shit. I'm so disappointed that this guy is like... Say what I could have looted him. Same thing with these two. I I guess it is interesting how like taking different routes, like I'm actively seeing how the two kind of tutorials play out. Because when you take the loud route, one, you couldn't like, so if you take the loud route, it's like if you had hacking, you could have gotten the key card for this route, or you needed lockpicking to do this route. So you need either lockpicking or hacking to do this route. And then you'd have to go to sneak if you have hacking to like get the key card to go through here. I do wonder how you're wait! You know what I never did? I didn't go in his booth. Okay, I know it's kind of annoying. And it might take a minute here. But I'm going to see if I can still backtrack. Oh, come on. I want to see if I can backtrack to that point and go into his booth and see if he says anything, just because I want to see what happens, and perhaps he'll have some loot in there. I wonder if putting your gun away in this game like makes you go faster or not. Hey, what is this? Oh, excuse me. I never went this way before. Oh. Wait, yeah, this is definitely it's the panel I saw over here. Yeah, right here. This definitely had to be like a perception thing. Like to first use it. I want to go through here. Jump over all this. Go down. Ah, no, they locked it.
I had to close those doors to keep the entire sector from coming down on us.
Damn, so I guess I can't go lockpick into his little guard booth, unfortunately. That's fine, though. Oh, what's this? Panel controls line to a cluster of fuel cells. The options make sense to you. Mash buttons. You found flow controls increase them gradually enough to not set off any warnings. How fortunate. This. Yeah, what's that? So I guess that's how you can make them explode. Interesting. There seems to be a lot of like environmental stuff you seem to be able to do in this game. Like a lot of hacking to like disable mechs. Or to cause like environmental hazards. A lot of different routes. Like there's seemingly often a hacking route, a lockpick route, potentially a speech route. Some sneaking routes, although sneaking usually incorporates either hacking or lockpicking. Do I just open the door?
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already! And here I was certain an agent known for their academic pursuits would be slowed down by the chance to examine a culture none outside this colony had ever seen. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
What the hell, lady? Chill out. Exactly is going on here? Why are you doing this?
Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
But why though? You have someone else always sacrifice. What is this grand plan?
I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself.
The hell? Why do you involve us? Why didn't you just do it before we got here?
Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Trying to kill us because of math. Listen, I'm professor background. I agree with math. Screw the math. It's not too late to stand out. Niles is still alive.
There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
No, stop. Just shoot her. Just shoot her in the back. Shoot her in the back. Why am I just sitting there? Like, at least shoot me in the arm or something to disable me first. I just watched you do that. Get in the pod. Goodbye, Death Star. Boom. Damn. Look at that void. Do you think that's affecting the planet? Wait, did it just eat like half the ring? I think it ate half the ring.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly.
Not the Sovereign family.
Priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
So I guess this is when Earth became out of contact.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Oh, the merger?
Citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
I don't know who that is. Claw machine. That's our ship. Remembering the Sovereign's family, may they rest in perfection.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
But damn, Niles, you got old.
May result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking.
Oh, well, I'll be dead. I can't blame you.
I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander.
Hey, Bella, you look pretty rough, too.
Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
So, how much is it? I feel like I'm gonna be sickly. Been suspended for almost 10 years? That's not okay, Val. Is that Niles? What's going on?
You have been rescued. Initiating celebratory cheer. Hooray. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
Fair enough. I don't know, I feel like let me click on respec to see what it does, but I think I'm happy with my choices. Okay, so you can change your traits. You can't change your background. And I think I'm happy with what I picked. I ran into a lot of lockpicking, so I'd like to keep it. I'm thinking I'll go into probably, fuck, I should have looked at all the talents, not talent, all the perks before finishing. And I got a rough build idea of what I want to do before I finished the tutorial, so I could like know if I wanted to change this around or not. It is crazy that every single point of this increases your sneak attack damage by 35%. Because that's such a big boost. Like, I was thinking about this, that's 3.5 levels into like a standard weapon skill. Anyway, let's see. The only thing I could think of that I might want to change would be putting lockpicking into science. And then I just pick up lockpicking when I leveled up. Nah, I'll just keep everything as is. Yeah, just keep it very hard.
Assessment complete.
Gain a premium moon
It
man.
appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This
I got
unit will update
350
your
pay.
records accordingly. An
No,
event
trauma kit.
summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
I'm ready, give me the briefing.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the
Couldn't
colony.
you just keep... I'm
Current
assuming it just messes
estimations
with skip
suggest the
drives.
rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Wait, so it could be 2 years? Seems bad.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
DeVries is still alive? I mean, if I got in a pod, she could have gotten in a pod. She had a head start on me, too.
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
House certainly seems different.
This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
I'm glad he's shaving again and showering. That's always good. Consumerism. You get this for like, I don't know if this is the pre-order or I think it's the deluxe edition. You get this perk. It's just funny. You're using our marketing works. Promotions and sales have riddled your brain. You're more interested in buying the next big thing than financial planning. Again, so it's minus 15% vendor prices, but then minus 10% sell value at vendors. Which again, should work out to a 5% positive. I guess the only factor would be if the workbench costs bits, because then you wouldn't be getting any kind of discount for that, but you'd be making less from selling. Either way, we're taking it. Let's see. Got some books. Is there an auto dock? Yes, there is. Give me up, baby. Not heal me, hello? Why is it not healing me? Like, come on now. Just heal me up. Workbench. Formation suit, like from the first game. Helmet. Needs 11 lockpicking. Jesus Christ. Crafting. Spend crafting resource, create various items, ammo and halo charges, primers, throwables, more. Buy and purchase more recipes to unlock them for crafting. Show on crafting resources, access the breakdown screen of the workbench. Destroy items, turn them into their base crafting materials. Does this just make one at a time? Make concussive mines, can make some grenades. I guess these are very similar in construction. And halo charge. Need nicotine and 4 crude biomass. Don't have any mods yet or primers. Party upgrades. As you upgrade your companion's weapon and armor, improving their efficiency in combat and granting them more abilities. Did he lose his leg too? I thought his leg was fine. No, he lost his arm, but I thought his leg was fine. His immunity to shock side effects and the effectiveness of his armor is increased. Immunity to corrosive side effects and the effectiveness. Okay, you pick corrosive or shock, and then flex a portion of attacks back to the attacker. Go to armor. Flux applies over the area, increasing your evasion when standing near him. Now deals plasma. Deal shock. Now ricochet, dealing damage to a second nearby enemy. Occasionally knock down targets. Miles revolver. Are you not able to... I didn't actually check this. Are you not able to... Journal... Can you not change their armor? That... You can't change the armor. I don't like that. Like, I don't... Why would you remove features you had in the first game? Is my kind of... Like, why would you remove that? Being able to craft and upgrade, like, companion weapons and armor is something I really enjoy doing. It let you tailor your companions more to your build and how you wanted to play. So I really dislike that they've removed that. I definitely think that is a, like, 100% to me, non-questioning a negative. I just, like, they did that same thing in Dragon Age Veilguard, where all of the previous games, you had the ability to change your companion's weapons and armor to whatever you wanted, whatever you picked up. And there was some unique weapon and armor for them, but you could still change it out to what you wanted. Well, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that you could in Inquisition. I can't remember exactly though. I'm pretty sure it was still the case though. And again, the previous game allowed you to do that. I believe Fallout New Vegas also could do that. So I don't know why they took it out in this game. Like, maybe they're like, oh, we'll simplify it, but I just don't like that. It kind of removes a fun aspect for me. I presume this is Niles' room. But I don't know, it has a Valerie thing. I don't know if it'd be Niles or if it's like where Valerie rests. I don't know. Because no other room has stuff in it. Damn, all these people share one fucking toilet. One toilet / shower. You put a lot of plants all around. Ooh, it's got some fish on ice. Of course, I question just leaving it open. I think it's gonna smell like fish. The ship's looking a little rough. Ooh. Moonman Bubblehead Season Pass Reward. Liberate from Spacer's Choice and anti-Cleo's hostile merger. The beloved Moonman mascot is now free from all intellectual property protections, thus subject to Auntie's merchandising blitz of displayable collectibles. Not the best choice in bobbleheaded Season Pass awards, it's the only choice. Incognito discovered, 400 XP. I need either Commander's Safe Key or Lockpick 4. Hide the safe key with Val. Incognito correspondence. Mission failure. Maintain your cover and continue observation of Arcadia Colony until further orders. Informing you delay support, your additional inquiry into extraction has also been received. Fortunately, extraction is not possible at this time. Please allow 6 to 12 months to lapse before submitting another quest. Earth Doctor recognizes your contributions over the past 6+ years. Jesus. The most important is that you continue your observation of the colony. Oh damn. I've done everything you asked. More even. Why am I still here? Every message I send, all those months, years even of waiting in between. I'm just screaming into the void, aren't I? Extraction's never happening, is it? I mean, to be fair, they did say if we fail, we have to extract ourselves. To be fair. I'm hearing some worrisome buzz that the Protectorate took a doctor off to mental refreshment last month. Tell me they didn't nab you. Just a word. Letting me know you're alright would be enough. I know I don't deserve more. To none, subject none. I wonder, this has to be either someone he met in the past 10 years, or possibly one of the crew? Who maybe he's gone off? I wonder if Niles has been sleeping in here or not.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Give me 2 seconds for that lockbox, and I'm sure I can have it open.
Tampering may result in damage to the container's contents.
Lockpicking.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
If you have the key already, why not unlock it yourself?
Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an anti-choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
So do you think I need gadgets
An
like
Earth
that?
Directorate agent prepares for all eventual. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit.
Any idea what I can
Upgrades
find?
are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
You look like you could use a little love.
Please do not attempt physical intimacy with your Valerie
But
unit.
why? See. I remember that you look a little more banged up.
This unit may suffer occasional wear and tear in the course of performing its operations. Routine maintenance is required.
I'm sure Niles is doing his best. Yeah, I'll get to fixing this dispenser.
Acknowledged. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Open the lockbox. Anti's acidic dematerializer. Like a perfume bottle almost. Silent gadget deals corrosive damage to enemies at short range. Enemies killed by the gadget disintegrate. giving the opportunity for enemies to find them that you can fight quickly or held, and you get to the perfect position before firing.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the Dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Give supplies to mod and upgrade values, blaster and armor. Visit the workbench to select which mods to use. Need 4 keys. Guess we have to like find those out in the world. And I guess you're able to find more of these like boxes as well that contain things. I wonder, it's a quick save. Skill improvements. Time you level up, and skill points. Please skill point is skill by 1. Skill specialized, that level is increased by 2. Up by 1 up to your current level if the skill specialized can be raised by 2 above your level. Skills used for various checks across the game. Often have a passive bonus that is raised immediately. Yada yada yada. Every 2 level ups you get a perk point. Get exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills. Some are gated by previous skills. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. Your favorite perks to help plan out your build on the perk screen. I mean, honestly, like, again, I complained about it in the first game, but maybe going crit wouldn't be bad. Oh, that's interesting. So the additional bonus only applies to using bosses that aren't heavily damaged. So it's only like the first few shots, I guess. There's shotguns, SMGs, and pistols increased against targets within 10 meters. Less above that distance. Those weapons also gain increased sneak attack damage. Oh wait. Oh, so no, it doesn't even like go down to 0%. It goes into the negatives the further away they are. That is not very good. Space Ranger, 2.5% damage per speech skill. That's not bad. Commando, additional weapon slot. Honestly, I might go with Pickpocket to start. Yeah, I'll get Pickpocket first. And I think I'll hold off on skills for now. Pickpocketer.
This unit is currently unavailable for further medical assessment.
How do I get my key from you? Whatever. I think these are just all the same. Don't see anything else going on down here. Okay, I think I'll briefly pause here. See, I wish you could... I wish these were like completely separate like profiles that you could switch between. But like I said, I'm gonna pause here and go take a shower. and then I'll be back on. So give me like, 20 minutes and I'll be back. Bye-bye, briefly for now.